Good Monday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this December 15th. We have a freezing fog advisory in effect this morning for the Cumberland Plateau. On the Tennessee side, we're talking about Clay, Macon, Robertson, Sumner counties. That's because on the Tennessee side, kind of as you go across the Tennessee border, you'll find a lot of fog. The Nashville area seeing a lot of dense fog this morning. That's because down there, skies are clear and temperatures are only around freezing. But up here in southern Kentucky, we've got mainly cloud cover ahead of our next system, and that has kept our temperatures much warmer. In fact, we're about 12 to 13 degrees warmer in the Bowling Green area than they are in Nashville as of 4:40 a.m. Pretty weird stuff, but those clouds act as a blanket, and where the clouds are not there, like in Middle Tennessee, then that allows the heat to escape, and then you've got the warm air coming in, and you've got a clear sky, calm wind, perfect setup for fog or a temperature inversion that's going on there this morning, and the temperature difference is big between here and Nashville. So if you're headed south, or maybe over towards, Red Bowling Springs or Hartsville or Gallatin or Hendersonville and maybe Springfield, those are the areas, and even into Nashville, you're going to find dense fog and then freezing fog as temperatures are right around the freezing mark down there. I know you may think, well, you're further south, you're going to be warmer. Not always. This is a kind of a microclimate setup this morning that is making that little weird stuff going on here. But we've got rain in the forecast. That's headed our way, and that's part of the reason why we've got the temperature differences this morning. Things will warm up just ahead of the rain that will be moving in as we go through the day. We're looking at sometime after 1 o'clock or so this afternoon. Looks to be the best chance of getting wet here in southern Kentucky. And for the drive home this evening, it looks like rain will be here. Could even hear a couple of claps of thunder, but I don't expect much more than that. And as far as the amounts, maybe 2/10 of an inch, maybe 3/10 in a couple of places as we go into the evening. Yesterday's high, 52 degrees. It felt better for your Sunday here in Bowling Green. 48, the average high. That's a 4-degree difference. And the low was 36. The average low, 29. That's a 7-degree difference. A year ago, we had a high of 47 and a low of 35 back in 2013. And even though it was a cloudy Sunday around southern Kentucky, no measurable precipitation. There were a couple of instances of drizzle, but that was about it. All right, for today, though, an 80% chance of rain becoming likely by afternoon, breezy and mild. The main chance of rain is going to be in the afternoon. I can see it out west of us right now over parts of Missouri and Arkansas. It's going to be here, as I mentioned, sometime, say, 1 o'clock or after into the afternoon. A high today of 55 and a southwest wind at 12. For tonight, a continued 80% chance of rain, likely especially early. Cloudy and breezy otherwise, a low of 48. And that 48 will probably count as our early day high temperature for Tuesday morning. As temperatures will then fall after the passage of a cold front, we'll see a few morning showers left over and then turning cooler, gradually becoming partly sunny by afternoon, 48 the early high, and then down to a colder 32 for Tuesday night. Wednesday will be a chilly day. In fact, overall, the next 7 days will be trending much cooler than last week did. We'll see a mostly sunny 44 on Wednesday, 41 on Thursday with a mix of sun and clouds and a brisk north wind. An interesting setup, though, coming for the weekend. You may have already heard some scuttlebutt about it. Scuttlebutt. You don't know what scuttlebutt is? Well, it's military talk for rumors. Water cooler stuff. So you may have heard some scuttlebutt, some rumors, some chatter. That's also military. Not that I'm a military person, but I've learned the lingo. Anyway, for the weekend, yeah, I mean, there could be some snow here, but you know me, I'm not going to get too overly excited about the possibilities. And I'll just go ahead and put out this caveat that if you see on the interwebs, oh my gosh, social media, oh my, OMG, I guess I should say, people posting these long-range computer model graphics painted in with all these, big snow coming this weekend, blah, 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 blah. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. And most of all, don't share it. Please. We're the ones on the receiving end that have to go in and correct everything with these hype casters, I call them. They just look at look at that map. Isn't it pretty? Look at all the colors. Oh, it shows it's going to snow in Kentucky. I think I'll post that and, hey, everybody, look at me. Look what I posted. Share it. Please share it. Oh, my God, it's going to come a mammoth snow. And then we're the ones on the receiving end that have to go, no. Not only no, but, Anyway. I don't want to do that because, it spreads rumor, it gets everybody excited for no reason. Now, when we get closer and things look like things may be coming together, the track of the system, the temperature, the timing, all that has to come into, they have to align. The worlds have to align here. The planets have to align, so to speak, in the weather world to make this happen. You know how hard it is for us to get a snow. 9 times out of 10, when we have snow in the forecast, it's not going to be a big deal. And then some of you who are the naysayers out there say, yeah, just when you say it's not going to be a big deal, it's going to come a big snow. Okay, I get it, the joke. All right, fine. We've heard it before. Just please don't share this stuff that you see on the internet or social media showing that it's going to come a big snow. And then I'll get stuff, hey, Chris Allen, why aren't you talking about this? Some other guy in Kentucky who's posted something on a blog or, on his TV show or whatever, he's saying it's going to be a big deal. Well, that's him. This is us. And here's what I'm telling you. This does not look like a big deal right now. There is snow in the forecast, maybe Friday night into Saturday. But it does depend a lot on the temperature and the timing and the amount of precipitation and the exact track of this system. Snow for Kentucky is one of the hardest things to predict. And if anybody tells you otherwise, they're lying to you because they're grandstanders and they want to be the first to say, look, I got it right. Well, a broken clock is correct twice a day. So there you go. We would rather wait this out and tell you to plan. That's what you should do. Plan to whether it's going to be a few flakes of snow or if it's going to be a big deal. Just be prepared just in case. Friday night into Saturday could be mostly rain, but depending on the track and the temperature of this thing, we could get a little measurable snow out of it. But we're calling for a high of 43 Friday, 33 Friday night, then 38 Saturday. With those numbers, it would be mostly rain, with then maybe some light measurable snow mixed in. All this could change, Friday night, Saturday, still a long way off. But it is a big weekend, a big travel weekend. A lot of folks will be going out of town for Christmas. And it is the first weekend of winter. The winter solstice officially begins on Sunday, when we'll see a mostly sunny but cold 37. So that's what we've got lined up for you. But again, things could change. In the meantime, God bless and thank you so much for listening. As always, know the weather before it knows you. In other words, that means prepare. Always be prepared just in case. All right. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, streaming live to the WBKO app and to WBKO.com.